Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. You have the last 2 points, questions. There's questions, and Srila Prabhupada gives answers on this question. If anything is clear or unclear, then please, you may ask. Is seeing the Lord's deity, the same as seeing the Lord himself? Srila Prabhupada says on this, there's no difference between the Lord and his body. The Lord of my heart has appeared in this world. As long as one thinks the deity nothing but an idol or a piece of stone, one cannot understand the Lord's transcendental nature. If one does not see the deity as directly the Lord himself, then what is the question of one's finding fortune? Sri Chaitanya saw Sri Jagannath as Shyama Sundar, playing of the flute. He saw him as neither an idol nor a concocted image, but as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we have to see with transcendental eyes. He manifests in this world only for those who have no spiritual vision, no spiritual eyes. He manifests so that we can perceive him with our mundane senses, eyes, and touch him and serve. The process in the temples is that the Acharya is calling the Lord, pure devotee, calling the Lord, you please take your or receive our servant to this form. So he is not stone. The Lord is not stone. He manifests for our eyes like this, but actually he is absolutely transcendental personality. He is spiritual. Spiritual form we cannot see with our eyes. We cannot check with our material senses. It is beyond our capacity in this material world. Like Jagannath saw Sri Jagannath as Shyama Sundar. Everybody knows how Jagannath knew. But he saw him, he holding a flute in his hand, and he is playing beautifully. But externally, with the eyes, it is a form with big eyes and ecstatic symptoms. His hands are not full manifested, and a big smile. But he saw him as Shyama Sundar playing the flute. He saw him as neither an idol nor a concocted image, but as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it depends on those who see the Lord, who had the eyes. That's because of, according to the Shastric rules, a pure devotee has to be present when there is installment of the deity in a temple. And what is he doing? He is calling, like Radha Govinda, the Gurudev went on the altar and he said he wants to be alone, and this he is calling the Lord, you please take your come and be present in this form, so that the devotees can, who are not realized, can serve you. And you may accept the service done by the devotees. So of course we have not realized yet the transcendental, but he will receive as long offenses against him. There are many rules in many rules and regulations what we should do and what should not be done in front of the deities. We have to follow this so that we don't make mistakes, and otherwise we will not, we see only stone. And by concentrating on stone, our heart will become like stone. He is a person, has exchange with his devotees, his pure devotees. Like Prabhupada, when he came in Kolkata, in his temple, he was standing, coming not in front of the, standing in the backside. And some beginners, devotees, are asking, why you not go to in front of the deities of the Krishna? And he told Krishna, he is present everywhere. Krishna is sitting in the heart of every living being. So when we get such eyes, such a realization, then you may be in front of deities, or you may be in hell. You will always feel the presence of the Supreme Lord, that He is everywhere and He is everything, and He is sitting, especially manifesting in the heart of His pure devotees. This is the secret, this is spiritual understanding. And there is another question, are all the devotees qualified to offer food to the Lord in the temple? So Srila Prabhupada says on this point, an initiated Kanishta Adhikari. Initiated means that he has got the name from his spiritual master, from the pure sadhu. Kanishta means a beginning level. Kanishta means materialistic devotee. So he accepts the form on the altar, this is God, but he cannot see that the devotee who is standing before him, in him may Lord Krishna more present than he sees it on the altar. So this Kanishta Adhikari. So uninitiated Kanishta Adhikari under his spiritual master's guidance offer food to the deity while chanting the proper mantras. Liberated souls also offer food to the Lord, but they offer with love and devotion. A Madhyam Adhikari means is one who is in the middle stage. Instead of offering food directly to the deity, sometimes offer it to the worshipable Lord in his heart. Then he takes the Lord's remnants. So there is no physical activity done. He is offering with love and devotion to the Lord. You please accept. You look at, I will offer in his heart like this. And this is a middle state, this is almost, it's a very high level. Then he takes the Lord's remnants. A Uttama Adhikari, who is the highest level, who has nothing to do anymore with this mundane world in where we are living. Of course, nowadays it is like this, we think all we are Madhyama Uttama Adhikari. So we don't have to offer anymore. We offer to our tongue, you know. First we enjoy. You want something to marvelous things, whatever I have received has been sent by the Lord as his remnants. This is like this. He cannot separate anything. Whatever he sees, whatever he thinks, whatever he experiences, whatever he does, everything is connected with the Lord. Such soul sees the Lord's presence in each and every object. After hearing this, no one should think that Mahabhagavatas never offer food to the Lord in the temple. Sri Radha Pandit, Sri Govinda's Pandit, Sri Raghunath Thakur, Sri Madhavendra Puri, many other exalted devotees have fed the Lord in the temple by offering him food with love. So the deity of the Lord does not speak with me because I am full of anarthas. Anarthas means unwanted things, means full of personal interest, for personal desire, for I am the enjoyer. So the deity of the Lord does not speak with me because I am full of anarthas. But he certainly speaks with his devotees and eats the food they offer him. This is the difference between a Kanishta Adhikari, or Madhyam, or Uttama Adhikari, or Mahabhagavata. They are able to speak, they are able to have an exchange with the Lord. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they feel unconscious, sometimes they manifest ecstatic symptoms we never heard in any mundane scripture or books in this world. But it is explained in the Vedas, especially in those in the mode of goodness, Bhagavatam, or especially Chaitanya Charitamrita. All this is a foreign thing for us materialists. We may not understand it. There's any question on this? Where is he? This devotee? Yeah.
In the middle of Arati he went.
No, he is higher levels. Used to. When he comes to the temple, he is supposed to be in the programs. It's not a hotel here. Not a hotel. No, he should know this. Krishna's servant. This is the next chapter. So we all think we are the doers, we are controllers. Everything has to go according to our desire. So how will be destroyed? And Srila Prabhupada says, become straight. Think yourself the Supreme Lord's servant. Then your prideful thing that you are the doer will go away. In such a state of mind you can chant the holy name of Hari happily. It is practically taken from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Trinadapi Sunijana Tarorapi Sahishnana Manina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadohari. Now we think everything is under our control. We think we are the doers, we can decide. This is our big mistake, this thinking. Who can control birth? Did you decide to take birth? You desire to become old? Did you desire you can avoid the disease? What about death, dying? Is it in our power? What you can control? Nothing. You cannot. Or you have a better argument? Maybe you tell me. This is reality. This is, we never think about this. We only think like we have, our universe is small like this, thinking just of, we must enjoy, we must get this, and we must control this, and I will get, everybody wants to become rich. Everybody wants happy life. Everyone wants peace. Maybe not everyone. But it is not under our control. Now things happen. Can you control it? Even the big politicians or the big leaders of this world who are thinking they are controlling everything. They have to die. They will get old. And the nature much more thing. You can see here, we build a small house. Now a tree is coming back, and he's 1-2 years it will fall apart, you know. So nature is, how can we think that we can control anything in this nature? It is like small children playing, you know. We have no faith that there exists God. There is someone on a higher position who is guiding everything, who is sitting in everyone's heart, and he is giving the fruits of our activities according to our activities. So how can one attain Krishna's service? Or is there a question on the no, everything clear. How can one attain Krishna's service? Srila Prabhupada says, until one is liberated, one is not quite. One who gives everything to Krishna is a liberated soul. Conditioned life means to be miserly. You do not want. The liberated souls serve Krishna with everything they possess. All their endeavors are meant to please Krishna. So without the spiritual master's mercy, one cannot give everything to Krishna. That is, one cannot become liberated. Lord Krishna is the spiritual master's possession. Without Guru's grace, no one can achieve Krishna or become qualified to serve him. We have to serve Krishna through the spiritual master. Then only we attain Krishna's service. Service to Krishna is impossible if subordination and service to the spiritual master is absent. Is there not some doubts or nobody has to? And another question is, entities other than serving Krishna? The living entities are Krishna's eternal servants. They have no duty other than to render him service. But this truth is manifest only in the hearts of those who have unshakable faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the Spiritual Master. The day we realize the Spiritual Master who personifies service is non-different from Sri Chaitanya Dev. That is the day we will attain Sri Chaitanya Chandra's, Gaurasundar's service. On that day we will attain the good fortune of being allowed the confidential service of Sri Radha and Govinda. When we understand that the Spiritual Master is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev's intimate associate, then Sri Radha Govinda's pastime will manifest in our pure, uncontaminated heart. This should be our goal. This is so it takes many lifetimes. We have to be realistic to accept, and it takes many lifetimes to act accordingly, to develop faith that the Lord exists. If he exists, then you must give him the highest position. He is the creator of everything. He is the controller of everything. He is the destroyer of everything. He is the absolute good, and his absolute perfect. Everything, whatever he's doing, is love. So, if we then it means we have no faith that there exists someone who is above us. It means we are atheists. It could be like this. We take only as long as he is fulfilling my desire, as long as I can enjoy, then he's. But if something goes wrong, then I have to take over. Radhe Radhe. Then I get in troubles. And then I have to take the control. And then you're sitting in this material world and you're facing so many difficulties all around us. There's no peace here, cheating each other, exploiting. This absolute is hell. It is not a good place where we are now. But we think as long as I can enjoy whatever may happen, I will follow the laws of them, those what gives me most enjoyment in this world. Could it be right? Could it be a good argument? I will surrender to you. That it is not like this. He's doing seva for Radha Govinda every week, regularly, yes. Lord will bless him. Step by step it comes like this. So I don't know if I should continue, that you are getting tired, or are you overburdened? You try. He was wandering on the Ganges with his disciple, and he shouted out, "Let all scientists come, let all come. They should challenge me." He will defeat all of them. Because reality, we're living in a dream-like state. We are thinking we are the body, we are the mind, we are this, we are that. And the awakening, leave this body, nothing is left. You cannot take anything with you. Is there argument against this? Could be. Or it is like this. Nothing we can take with us. And a new dream will come. As long as we are not understanding who we are. What is the purpose of life?
gross things not. What is with subtle things? Because whatever we enjoy in this world, experience everything, some mundane, some subtle like mind, intelligence, something. So it is following us. But gross things, not. But each things have its gross and subtle form. So it's all enjoyment,
This is a higher level. We are Westerners, we hardly understand there's something more than the body. But the great saints, the yogis, they know there's a subtle world, the mental plane. If you go to heaven, heavenly planet, you don't have a body like this, flesh and bones and these things. No gross things. This is subtle plane. But the desire is still there. I want to enjoy. So if I go to heaven, I have done many good activities, pious activities. But also this is material world, heaven. It is just you can enjoy, but what we think of enjoyment. What is our enjoyment in our plane, in our world? To have sex like unlimited or something like this? You will not go to heaven. You will go to heaven. Peace and only nice behaviors. There's dancing and festivals. So they forget also Krishna, who is the enjoyer. So that's because it's also limited. And they have to come back to this gross plane and again perform Sukriti, pious activities, and they may try next time. If they fall, they get in contact with a pure soul, with a realized soul, who can get us out from this samsara of birth and death. And there you're not taking your mind will be destroyed. And the Bhagavad Gita is saying this. Savadaman varityacha mam ekam sharanam vajja aham dvam savavabhebhyo mokshaycha masuja. So give up all this varityacha. Tamas means duty or religions. Why we go to the temple or to the church or the mosque, we ask for, give me, God, give me strength, give me health, give me long life, give me money, give me enjoyment. This is our prayers. So we make God our servant. And we have to pay the price. That's because we are in this material world. It is karma, it is action and reaction. You want to separate the enjoyment, then you are under the law of karma. And you will be punished or you will enjoy when you act in a pious way. And you may attain the heavenly planets, but you have to come back. Until we meet by good fortune, by our past activities, we get more information that it is not the end heavenly planet. There are so many more planets still in the universe until we come to Brahman. And Brahman is the neutral stage. It is out of this material world, non-fraction we have here. And after there are different spiritual planets, Vaikunta. there's Gaudiya, all the transcendental world, and there's no birth and no death, and there's no disease. Everything there is eternal and is full of love and full of ecstasy. We can see this on the pure devotees. They are living on this plane. Even they are here in this material world, but they are not here. They are living beyond the illusion and the plane of action and reaction. Why? Because whatever they think, it is all meant for him, for Krishna. They are not getting reaction. There will be only a relation will be built with Supreme Lord, and one day we will realize, oh, he is a person. I am a person, he is a person. He is the most sweet one. I am such insignificant part. And what can I experience on happiness, on ecstasy? It is, and he is the container of whatever ecstasy, unlimited ecstasy and love, and whatever is unlimited. So if you come in contact with him, then you cannot compare with anything what we experience in this world where we are living. Because we have no experience of this, so we are always doubting. We don't want to give up the joy spirit completely. So we think that we can enjoy. So when too much service is coming, or some following some rules or something, no, this is not my way. Then I run to someone who gives me enjoyment, who has a mentality like me. It's very rare to find a real spiritual master. We were so fortunate. Such great souls in a parampara, in a disciple succession, where the Lord himself appeared in. So we can decide. You want to get out of this circle of our birth, and that, or you can continue. I don't know if it touched you. Just speak. It's not, it's the Lord. It's the Lord's. I am depending on him. We have no qualification. We must understand. And we have no devotion. We are not surrendered. We are only thinking of myself, I and my. There's no place for Krishna. And if I want to enjoy, then I can add Krishna. Okay, you can enjoy with me. Can we stop here? Or anything? What do you say? Everybody agrees. Jai Srila Prabhupada Deva Ki Jai. Jai Nitai Gaura Premanandi Rubhya Sakipa Sindhu Tidam Varane Devo Vaishnava